Greatest secret of the shape of the world. The world is round and spherical, but not what you think it appears. Many lunatics will tell you that the moon's shape is a reflection of the Earth's continents. This is unfounded. Others will say that the celestial canopy rotates at 0 degrees, which is false. Allow me to explain to you how the world is shaped. Imagine the world from the perspective of God. Not a heliocentric perspective where you view the Earth from the perspective of the moving sun. You will see the continents laid out on an axis with North and South America in the Western Hemisphere and Asia, Africa, and Australia on the Eastern Hemisphere. Antarctica is in the far west in the world, which corresponds to the symbol of the zodiac sign, Libra, a picture of a sun setting on the ocean. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. The backdrop of the stars is angled at 23.4 degrees, which is called the celestial equator, or also called the plane of the ecliptic. It's called the ecliptic for two reasons. One, because you can't see beyond the ecliptic depending on where you are stationed on Earth. And second, the ecliptic is near where solar and lunar eclipses occur. The moon is angled at 5 degrees downwards, perpendicular, relative to the plane of the ecliptic, creating a maximum declination of 28.4 degrees. This is why the path of solar eclipses are sign-shaped. Sign relates to a circle. But it is more pronounced than the constellations that appear on the plane of the ecliptic. When we look at the constellations in the quote-unquote northern hemisphere, such as Ursa Major, we can't see beyond the plane of the ecliptic. The farthest constellation we can see for the segment of the sky near Sagittarius is Aquila. We can't see Scorpio unless we are on the easternmost tip of Africa, South Africa and Zimbabwe, or China, Australia. What is fascinating is China and India is considered in the quote-unquote northern hemisphere, yet the ascendant and descendant of the stars are in a reverse direction than those in North America and the UK. That means there is no northern or southern hemisphere. Moreover, Scorpio can be seen below the plane of the ecliptic, which corresponds to Pluto, or Hades in Greek mythology. Pluto is directly beneath the Earth and moves very slowly over hundreds of years. Because Scorpio is below the plane of the ecliptic, it corresponds to the underworld, or Pluto. Now, how a solar eclipse works. When a solar eclipse occurs, the moon is directly in front of the sun from the perspective of the viewer. This is why the sun can appear be C-shaped, reverse C-shaped, or a rainbow-shaped crescent during a solar eclipse, because the moon is 5 degrees from the plane of the ecliptic, so it depends on the location viewed from the Earth. Moreover, if you use a telescope to view the constellations, you won't be able to see the ones that appear in daytime. But the zodiac symbols presented in the internet are about exactly 23.4 degrees off. So the solar eclipse clearly occurred in the zodiac sign of Pisces, but everyone says it is in Aries. You can't see Scorpio in the quote-unquote northern hemisphere. But if you look at Scorpio from China, India, or Australia, you'll notice that whatever astrologers say the sun is in, for example, sun in Scorpio, is completely wrong. The sun would appear in the constellation of Libra at its highest altitude. If you can't see Scorpio because it's daytime, you can cheat by measuring approximately 12 hours where Taurus appears at the center of the night sky. Hope this helps.